Some adventures are planned for months, while others are remembered for years. This trip was both. So with Kevin, Jelly, and everything we hoped we needed packed into a Jeep Gladiator that we had just spent months building, we pointed it towards one of the longest off-road routes in America, the Arizona Peace Trail. More than 800 miles of trails and dirt roads, no support crew, no chase vehicle, just us, the trail, and whatever waited around the next corner. Some days rewarded us with places we never knew existed and some of the most incredible scenery we've ever experienced. Other days, though, things didn't go exactly according to plan. Within the first part of the trip, we nearly lost the Jeep Gladiator in quicksand. We found ourselves miles from help more than once, pushed through terrain we weren't expecting, and had plenty of moments that forced us to figure things out as we went. But looking back, that's what made this adventure so unforgettable. Originally, we shared this trip as 6 separate episodes, but we've always felt that it deserved to be experienced the way we lived it, as one complete journey. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and come with us as we take on more than 800 miles of the Arizona Peace Trail.
What's up, Brite Nation?
Good morning, Brite Nation.
And today we officially begin the maiden voyage for the foster child, a 750-mile trail in Arizona known as the Peace Trail. But first,
we need to add a little bit of horsepower.
Unfortunately, it's just probably not the kind of horsepower you guys were hoping for.
Now, as some of you may recall, this wasn't just any Jeep. We started with a bone stock Gladiator and spent nearly an entire year building it into our giveaway build, the foster child.
Ta-da! But we're not quite done yet.
This trip was its very first real adventure, its maiden voyage, so to speak. And honestly, we couldn't have asked for a better way to put it to the test and make memories that we would never forget.
Oh God, that's so even! Dude, I killed that one! Look at that!
That's pretty good.
Yeah!
It could go to the right some.
Hey, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
No, that's good.
Because afterwards, we handed over the keys to one lucky subscriber. And after all these years, it's still out there exploring the world with its new owner.
So that's easily, I mean, 5 horsepower per decal, right? So it's 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, like 100 horsepower?
100 horsepower.
100 extra horsepower to the foster. Guys, no, but for real, I think it is officially time to hit the trail. Okay, so we have officially begun. Where are we?
Sort of. So we started in Phoenix. We headed 10 west for an hour and a half.
Hour and a half to get to the actual trail beginning, or at least where we're going to be beginning the trail.
Right, you can jump on it from anywhere. But exit 53, you make a right, and here's a dirt road. And
there's literally just
here we are. As soon as
a dirt road ahead of us.
As soon as you exit the highway. And I'm going to go ahead and air down. I'm just going to air down to 20 right now.
And it's not an off-road road yet. It's just kind of a
and I want to be able to
graded road at least.
I want to be able to go fast and have control. So
all right, go do it. Let's go.
Oh, we're almost out of fuel too. You should show them that.
So we're still about 12 miles from Salome. there's our fuel gauge. And Siloam is where we had planned to refuel right before we kind of started the trail. We did stop at a gas station for a split second while we were in Phoenix. And we were like, oh, we could fill up and go ahead and fill up our spare roto packs with fuel as well. And then Kevin's like, nah, we'll just wait till we get to Siloam. And if we run out of fuel in the first like 30 minutes of our 750-mile trail ride, you guys, I have a feeling that is not going to be a very good sign of how the remainder of this trip is going to go. It says primitive road, caution, use at your own risk, surface is not regularly maintained. Good thing we're in an off-road vehicle.
Holy shit.
That's so nice.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Guys, we're still at 25 PSI. So Kevin put our air down tools on and we're actually rolling with them on so it's airing down as we're driving. And we're still at 25 PSI and it's just like, it's not
so
that different.
smooth.
Yeah, dude, we're going 60 miles an hour right now. It's not that different from when we were on the highway.
G out.
There's nothing.
Oh, there's another one.
Those are huge G outs. What? This is amazing. Dude, whoa! How wicked is that? That's huge! That's what she said! No, for real though, I've never seen a little dirt tornado, whatever you call them, that big before. Oh man, that's wicked! Alright, so that first little bit's only about 8 or 9 miles long, and you could actually take a right at the very beginning to take a wash sort of area, or you can take obviously the graded road. We took the graded road since we were almost out of fuel. Made it to Siloam though, fueled up, didn't run out. Fantastic. Now we're going to continue the journey and actually take the offshoots, or Jesus Christ, as many of the offshoots as possible. I swear to God, we're being chased by one of those things.
Yeah, we're just in it.
It's like, I think we're in it right now.
Yeah.
There's just like things being blown anywhere. Anyways, guys, so we wanted to give you a heads up. As far as pinstriping goes,
Your Jeep, this Jeep's gonna have some pinstriping because we're in Arizona and every trail here seems to give you pinstripes, so. So we're ascending up and over Cottonwood Pass.
ascending.
Yeah. We're ascending Cottonwood Pass.
No, it's fine. It's just a really fancy word to use.
From the south to the
We're
north.
going up the mountain.
We're going
All
over the pass. And it's a super narrow shelf road, and the truck wheelbase is almost too long. It's pretty
Almost.
freaky. And
Not quite, but almost.
there's a lot of washouts. There's a big drop off the other side. You're right on the edge, and there's nowhere to pass anybody. Like, if you were actually coming this way and somebody's coming the other way, it would be a terrible time. There was not one single pull-off anywhere.
Yeah, that would be a bad time.
It'd be a really bad time, so...
Luckily, we decided to do this trail
It's 104
in the
degrees.
middle of June in Arizona. So it's 115 degrees outside, basically,
Yeah.
and no one else is on this trail because we're the only people dumb enough to attempt it
Hey, look,
this time of year.
I don't know. I might get 2-3 days into this and go, screw it, we're going to Colorado.
That's a possibility, guys, just so you're aware.
It is really cool and really pretty, though. Like, I really like this. You feel like we're in the middle of nowhere.
It is really, it's desert, so it's a different type of pretty.
I'm going to go get naked, and nobody is, like...
No one would know.
Yeah, there's nobody except for the satellites. Maybe
the
government.
The government.
Let's let Jelly out, because there's finally an open little spot right here.
We have to be careful. Obviously, Jelly Belly is on this trip with us. We do have to be careful with her, because there's a lot of cactuses, and she's not exactly, the most graceful of dogs, so we don't want her to get a face full, but also...
Everything out here wants to prick you, poke you, prod you, sting you, eat you.
So it's also big-time rattlesnake area here, coyotes, bobcats, mountain lions, stuff like that, so we are going to be extraordinary careful with Jelly being on this trip.
Yeah.
So Jackrabbit just ran across the trail in front of us, and Jelly saw it.
She prairie dog.
She is
just
like she's in full prairie dog mode right now. Look at
just.
What was that?
Where's the rabbit? Where is it? Get the rabbit, Jelly.
Oh.
Where is it? Get it. She wants the rabbit so bad.
Did you see Jackrabbit? Did you see the jackrabbits? All right. We're backing up so we can show you guys something. That was in reverse. All right. Ace Ventura?
Yes, you got it. Good job. You had your fist closed. Why did you open it?
I don't know. Anyways, so this trail, the Peace Trail, what's really interesting about this, it's obviously 750 miles long, but it's not 100% off-road trail. So it does kind of have a combination of on-road stuff to skip in between the other trails occasionally. And we are about to hit one of those right now.
Yeah.
Like right. I thought you'd be rolling forward by the time I got to that part of the sentence. Like so. Ta-da! So since our first fuel up in Siloam, this is our first pavement we've hit again. And honestly, this is super dope.
32 miles since Siloam.
Yeah, 32 miles since Siloam. So we just did 32 miles off-road. We've hit our first little stretch of pavement, which doesn't last too long before we hop back off-road again. And then, like half a mile later, you just... Oh my God, Kevin, stop. Sway bar, stop it. Not connected. You just bloop, bloop, back off road. For those of you who might be curious, so we're using Gaia maps right now to make sure we don't get heckin' lost on this entire trail.
So we're just trying to make it up to Alamo Lake right here.
That's where we're hoping to camp tonight. So that's our goal this evening. So we're officially at Lake Alamo, which is where we were going to camp on our first night, or at least that was the plan. However, they don't really have any primitive camping. It's all this. It's like, they've got the concrete and the pull-in and the benches and the stove, which isn't exactly what we were kind of wanting. While I was taking that B-roll, Kevin was under the Jeep. Kevin, what are you doing? So I'm over there filming the lake, and you're under the Jeep. Do I want to know why?
We're missing a bolt.
What? Is it the sway board like I told you?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing was like whoomp, whoomp, and I was like, man, one of the sway bars is not connected. Well, the front obviously isn't, but I was like, I don't think we have a rear sway bar.
Yeah, so I'm missing the bolt. I found a bolt and nut, but it was just barely too short to get the nut started. So I found a 6-inch 3/8 extension.
You found a what? Extension?
An extension,
like
6-inch.
A socket extension?
Like a ratchet extension, yeah, like a socket.
Oh my God.
And then I had some Gorilla Tape.
In Gorilla Tape? Oh my God, Kevin, what have you done? What is that? What?
So, hey.
What?
So I'm curious to know how long that Chinese...
That's just gonna snap.
It's probably gonna snap. But, let's see.
Anyways, it's about 6:30 in the afternoon. Sun doesn't go down until like 8 o'clock though, which means it's still hotter than balls outside. So we don't want to...
105.
Yeah. We don't want to camp here. So we're going to try to, I don't know, we're just going to keep going along the trail and see if we can find something a little more primitive. There's supposedly a water crossing that you can cross the lake if the water is low enough. And I think we might go check that out and see if maybe there's like somewhere near it that we could potentially camp. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that feels better. Yeah.
Look at that.
I see trees
I
in the
see
desert.
trees.
That means shade.
That means shade. Oasis. Oh.
The trees.
That looks so nice.
Watch it just be like infested with bugs. And,
Oh
like,
God, just mosquitoes.
critters.
Oh yeah, look, there's just like stagnant water there. Oh, this is it? This is it. Oh no. So.
Should we see how far we can go?
No, absolutely
What if I
not.
go backwards so I have a wait?
No, I'm not even remotely interested in getting into that.
I wanted to bathe in this.
Oh yeah, look, great bathing water.
Oh man.
Well, it's worth a shot. Definitely water is too high to cross. We figured like, dead of summer, maybe it was dry enough, but no, we can't. So we can't cross there. Oh yeah, it smells like cow. Oh, I just got like a giant humid like whiff of it. Anyways, maybe we'll be able to go back up that road and find another primitive camping spot or something. However, at least Kevin's extension is holding up. Oh, this is... We're on the map, guys, I promise. But there's multiple routes.
Ooh. Lock it and just go for it?
Oh, I don't know. That's gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's pretty nasty.
But if we start sinking, we can't start sinking. We gotta...
No, you gotta send it, but it's just gross. It's not gonna be that deep. It's just... bleh.
The other trail's right there.
Oh, why didn't we take that one? What the hell? Why aren't we up there? There, that's much better. Look at that. So, our map led us here. It doesn't look super deep. Obviously, you can see all the bushes, but
the way across, so I don't know,
but we're also by ourselves.
Wait, hold on, there's a tree right here. I can go in backwards, so if something happens, I can winch back out.
Dude, that looks like muddy. Whoa, look at the big frog!
Oh, shit.
Look at it! Hey, thick!
I mean, I don't...
Oh, Jesus! Did you hear him?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm zoomed in. Golly.
Should we try to find a way around?
Yeah.
Or should I just go backwards?
Nah, I'm voting for way around.
I think we can do it.
I'm voting for... But we don't even know where... Like, how far. I don't even see the out part of the trail. All right, so we are officially off the map, or at least...
No.
We're off where the Arizona Peace Trail is supposed to be, but we're trying to find a way around the river right now, and I think I might have figured it out.
Well, we can't find a way around the river. We have to find a way through the river.
But at a point
low
where
spot.
it's more the fact that we're by ourselves and it's only about an hour from sunset now, slightly less inclined to take a big risk. Also, a little bit further along that part of that trail, there's a waypoint called Big Old Stuck Bus. Okay, yeah, because that's exactly what the Gladiator is, basically. It's a big old stuck truck is what it would be. Oh, God, I can't see it so bright. Yeah,
right
so
across,
far
right
so
here.
good. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Suck it. We don't make such...
Go.
We don't make... Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah, we don't make such bad pioneers. Oh, God. We don't make such bad pioneers. We figured out a way around the obstacle.
All just cow land.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, look
There's
at
gotta be something dead here.
Oh, man.
No? They're waiting on us.
Funnel to the way. That's where the trail was supposed to come out.
Oh, gross.
Look at that. Ugh. I sincerely doubt it was like super deep, but A, I guarantee you it probably smells like cow dung. And B, the Gladiator would have been a hot mess. And that's assuming that it wasn't high enough at any point to splash into the truck bed and get all of our stuff back there disgusting.
Oh, yeah. If I had to use wheel speed and then it...
And then it just like... Oh, wait, let me shut the door. What'd you say?
Good thing this is a rental. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, barely missed. Alright, so Tintin can confirm this is not a new vehicle trail.
What's happening? What does it sound like?
If you have a new vehicle and you don't mind pinstripes, by all means. However, if you care about your paint, you don't have a vinyl wrap, or you are not rhino lined, I would not suggest. At least not this part of the trail.
Oh,
What? Did it knock something off?
yeah. Go look at it.
What? Oh, God. Guys. Everything was great up until... We took the whole tree with us. Dude.
Jesus.
Nothing's broken, so there's that.
That Rome bracket held up. It's an adventure. It's an adventure.
Just look at it. Would you just look at it? Oh God! Hold on! Stop. It's traction. Let's put action tracks in the back in full send, because you're about to bury the front. So in case you're wondering how this happened, traction control kicked on and killed our power right at the worst possible time. There you go. Maybe. God, if you back up and you just put action tracks, I'm telling you. He's just, look at him. He's just sinking.
Okay, babe,
I'm watching, just go.
Team us?
I know, Team Us is saying action tracks. Kevin says just give him a second. He doesn't want to use action tracks. Oh my God! That was close!
It still cuts power.
Why is it cutting power?
I don't know.
There you go. Ah! Just action tracks. Okay. Hi, Jelly. Move the front wheel a little. I know. There you go. All right. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Slowly but surely. You're sinking deep. That's further than you were before. I don't know why he doesn't want to use the action tracks. We could have been out already. those action tracks are. Oh, dude. Good thing they have these handles on them, guys. They're ARB traction boards. I don't know what you call them.
ARB traction.
Anyways, holy shit.
Those were good.
You're gonna have to pull it out, dude. Look how far it sank them.
Oh my God, Brittany, you were right. We should have just used them.
Wait. One more time. What was that? What did you say? Kevin.
Huh?
One more. What did you say? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I don't. Oh, I had a temporary lapse in. Wait, what happened? Where are we? What's going on?
Oh my God, that could have been so bad. That could have been really bad because we're in a part of the trail that is pretty remote.
No, very remote. There would be nobody just randomly coming by.
No one would have just randomly happened upon us. Like, we would have been pretty screwed.
But about a couple of 3 hour.
Look, Kev.
Oh, look.
This was almost us. Look, there's the half buried stuck. That literally could have been us.
Yeah.
Like, that could have been us, and then our skeletons would have been like in the front, and someone in 6 years would have happened upon us, and it would have been like these dumb people in a Gladiator. For real, guys, that could have been so bad.
Okay, so I don't know how long our winch is. I think it's 150 feet, and then we didn't
try it.
Strap.
We might have been able to reach with the winch plus our speed strap. We might have been able to reach the trees on the other side.
I don't think so though, because all we have is about 200 feet, and that was a
lot of feet.
That was probably about 300 feet. But
don't try this at home.
But good news is, this is the whole part of the adventure. This is only day 1.
It's only day 1. Let's find somewhere to camp.
How was the day though, Britt?
That was great. I want food. It's 8 o'clock. The sun is officially down. It is almost dark, as you can tell, and I am starving. So that's my priority now. Is hangry Brittany wants food. All right, guys. So
that was a long first day.
That was a long first day. It was super rad though.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was. I mean, it was something different. It wasn't rock crawling, right?
No, I hope you're thoroughly entertained by the Brite crew.
Got my Fazoli
our
pasta,
Mountain House meals.
Mountain House.
Look
for dinner. Here's camp.
See, we set up the whole tent. We're eating Mountain House meals. We're gonna call it a night here in a second. We're waiting for the tent picture to drop below. You know, the devil's ballsack hot, so. But honestly, no, it's cooling off now. It's about 9 o'clock, and it's already cooled off significantly, and it's gonna get colder over the next hour or so. So it should be a manageable sleep.
Should be like 90 out, 85.
We're hoping.
90. So. One last thing. So we traveled 82 miles today, 7 hours. But that includes setup. That I actually just stopped it right now.
Just now? Okay.
So that includes like setting up our tent and doing all this.
So 82 miles, 7 hours.
Or like 5.5.
Lite Brite overlanding. Yeah.
And that was with getting stuck and all that. Okay, it was partly my fault. I saw the river and I was like,
95% Kevin's fault.
Well, no, I was like, I'm going to just punch it and go across. Well, what I didn't do was I didn't use the taser to hold the traction button down to shut all the nannies off. Because when you do that, it shuts off your traction, your ABS, your TCS, your VDC, your ABCDEFG. It shuts everything off, and so it doesn't cut power. What happened was I went, boom, splashing through it, and it just, brrr.
Basically, traction kicked on and it's cut power, which is a big no-no when you're going through mud.
Yes.
So that's the 5% that was the Jeep's fault. The 95%, okay, so then it was 100% your fault because the other 95% was Kevin not instantly going, oof, let's put out the ARB traction boards and just get out of this. Instead, he's like, no, I got this.
I was like,
and he's like rocking back and forth and just sinking.
No.
I almost had it. Sinking.
Anyway, I almost had it a couple times. I just wanted to see if we didn't have the boards, if I'd be able to. I knew, hold on. I knew I had the boards as a backup, and I just wanted to see if it was possible for me to get out without the boards. And I got to the point where I was like, oof, that's getting kind of low. Let's use the boards, Brittany.
Not how it happened. Kevin goes, I just wanted to see whether or not we could make it out without the boards, which, don't get me wrong, is fine. Because then, like, hey, if we're ever in a position where we don't have the boards, let's see if we can make it out. When we're solo on a 750-mile trail in the middle of BFE nowhere, this is not the time to test that theory.
All right, hey, honey.
Not the time.
People don't come to our channel to listen to other wives complain. They have enough with their own wives complaining. They don't come to our channel.
Also, when Kevin got out, and I was like, can we use the boards now? He was like, oh, we're way past that point. They're not going to work now. So he went beyond the point where he thought those would be effective. Anyways, learn from us. Just use those.
All right, for real though, the real MVP here yesterday was the ARB traction boards. So we've shown them before. This side has a shovel, which is pretty neat. You can see that the little teeth aren't at this end because you're supposed to use that as a shovel. This end, however, if you look, it slopes down and it actually it's kind of concave, and the teeth come right to the edge. So
if those teeth hadn't have been there on the very edge, we would have been screwed.
Yeah, like if the teeth would have started at these teeth, we probably wouldn't have gotten those first bite. But as you saw in the video, that was first take. I barely let the tire start going. It grabbed them instantly, sucked them under, and we were gone. And ARB had told us they modeled the way the teeth sit and rotate over like what 200 different sets of tires or 250 sets of tires.
They laid out the tread of a bunch of different types of tires to find the best placement for those teeth.
And the way
Anyway, big thanks to those, because otherwise that would have been a bad day.
That could have been a bad time.
I would like to point out that it is not even 8 a.m. yet, and we are on the trail.
We are. That's pretty impressive for Brittany.
For me, specifically. Because if you know me, you also know that I am not a morning person, and I don't like waking up early. However, not a big deal today. Felt pretty invigorated, actually. It helps that I went to bed before midnight. Usually I'm up until like 2 or 3 a.m. editing.
That's true.
So there's also that. Oh, also, for those of you who are wondering, last night was actually pretty amazing sleep.
Oh yeah.
Starting at about midnight, we went to bed about 11. About
it was hot.
It wasn't hot. It was definitely warm.
Oh, and the wind stopped.
The wind, yeah, dude. We set up camp and it was like super windy,
we even set
and
up
it was
camp
great.
so the wind would come through the window.
Yeah, it was super breezy. And then of course the moment we set up camp, no wind, like zilch, nothing.
It's still good. Look, there's nothing.
It's still super not windy, which is the first time in like forever that it hasn't been windy since we've been out on the desert. Anyways, by about midnight, it cooled off to like 70-ish degrees. And it got to a point where in the middle of the night, I actually got cold and I had to get a blanket.
It did get chilly.
From midnight to like 6 a.m., 6:30, it was actually really, really nice.
Which is plenty of sleep.
It's just plenty of sleep. Alright, you guys, a funny side note. So right on the other side of Alamo Lake, across Big Sandy, which is the river where we got stuck. So we just learned a lot. For the record, if the stream looks that big, the river is underground and it is quicksand. It's not necessarily just mud, and people get stuck there all the time.
So it used to be an above ground river until the quarry, it filled in, and then they changed the water flow, and she told us this whole story. Thanks, Jen, for all the information.
So hold on. So we heard this whole story from a beautiful, wonderful lady named Jen. So right past where we camped, right past Big Sandy, there is a private property sign.
That's on the map, the current map.
It's on the current map that we downloaded from Gaia, right? That is actually private property. We met the owner. Before you go on the Peace Trail, apparently the Arizona Peace Trail website supposedly has updated their website and their maps to go around this private property. When the trail was originally created, it did not take into account private property. So make sure that you consult the Arizona Peace Trail website before you go on this trail so you have the proper routes, because the signage on the trail itself is not
existent, really.
Yeah, it doesn't really exist. And so we honestly had no idea. There's nothing telling us there's an alternate route or anything.
Yeah, and also, so if you're coming from Siloam this way, that that sandy wash is she says people get stuck there all the time.
And there's no other way through it.
There's no trees to winch to.
There's nothing. And so if you do want to go to Siloam from the opposite direction we came, going across the other way, you
better have more than one vehicle.
either have multiple vehicles to help each other across
or something.
Yeah, or go around it if you're not prepared.
So there's no rocky bottom is the problem. It's like the sand is quicksand and goes like 40 feet deep.
Yeah.
So it is possible you can sink into it and it will become a sinkhole and literally just swallow your entire vehicle.
So we were lucky. Turns out we were really, really lucky. Anyways, make sure you know your route. Plan more than we do, and just be wary of the big sandy, and make sure you're not trespassing on private property. Kevin, welcome to our new home.
We bought a home. We bought a home out in the Arizona desert.
It has ADT security in it.
And a flag.
So this is the McGuffey cabin. We took a detour to come check it out. Huh? Oh, look at it. There he is. They're like little chipmunks. There he goes. Here we go. So supposedly this house was built in 1945 by a lovely lady who used to own the mine, I guess, or purchased the mine. It's pretty cool. Look, some people leave business cards up on the wall. Some people leave magazines. Magazines.
From 2004. Four-wheeler magazine from 2004 2005.
It's pretty cool. There's like notes and stuff over here from like 2000, 20 years ago, which is pretty cool.
8/3/2000. That he's from Union City, California. It's great. Respect it. He left 22 ammo, some garbage bags, and a new can of propane. If you drink the pucker we left, put the empty container on the shelf.
That was back in 2000, so I imagine all that's gone, but it's kind of cool, you guys. So there are petroglyphs nearby, which we tried to go see. However, there were swarms of bees, and I don't know about you guys, but I've already had one really terrible encounter with bees swarming in the desert. And I'm not very prone on making that 2 encounters.
We made it over there, and it was like the petroglyphs were right around the corner, and there was just thousands of bees, like taking water from like the cow's urine or something.
I don't know. Not about that life though.
Yeah.
And bees can have that cow urine. I can see petroglyphs another day. All right. So due to monetization constraints, we couldn't show this part of the video. However, if you look at that little cluster there and that little cluster there, somebody standing here might have created those with their brand new Beretta 92X.
Yeah. So I have an LC9. Brittany doesn't like it. I don't really technically like it much.
It's too compact, and I'm not as accurate with it. But the Beretta
92X is
I like it.
Everything feels so good on it, and that's our first time.
That was my first time firing it.
And she 15 rounds.
Look at that. Boom,
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
So it's that time where I get to drive and Brittany gets to ignore me while I'm driving for the next few hours because she's over here
What's
editing.
happening?
She's over here editing a video on the trail. She got jelly.
Well, I heard the word ignore. Are you saying I'm ignoring you?
Yeah, you're gonna ignore me for the
Not
next few hours.
intentionally. I got
Of course, not
work
intentionally.
to do.
But yeah, even out in the middle of nowhere.
On the trail.
On the trail, Brittany doesn't get a break. She's got to edit while I drive, and then if something cool comes up, we'll film that. But and then hopefully at some point we find some internet so we can upload this video that she's editing. But just thought you guys should see the dedication this girl goes through and has for you guys.
Because I love you guys.
Also, what's really neat right now is that it was 104, 106 yesterday. It was crazy desert, like your normal Arizona desert. But now we're climbing an elevation. Right now we're at 3,700 feet, and we're going to be climbing, going through a mountain pass, and it's 86 degrees out. So yesterday, 104 to 106. Today, 86, and it's going to be, it said, like where I plan on camping, it's supposed to be in the mid to high 50s tonight. I mean...
Good thing we brought a comforter.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I have my sunglasses on when I'm editing. Wow, that's a big difference.
Maybe you should. Anyway, just trying to keep you guys updated on kind of how this trail is. It's crazy because you think it's just desert, but every 15, 20 minutes?
Dude, it's the terrain changes like every half mile. Like you go from sand to red rock to black rock to red sand to white sand to graded road. It's crazy how drastic. And the plants, the foliage changes completely too.
You go around a corner. Like literally it's like one thing and you go around a corner around to a big rock and then just completely different terrain, different plants, different rocks. So anyway, just keep you guys updated on that. We are about to head, I don't know if that's going to come out or not. We are about to head up over through the mountain passes in the Wallapai.
And it's going to be wild.
We got a little sneaky snake.
Little sneaky snake.
Little sneaky snake? What kind of sneaky snake are you?
Beautiful one.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Oh, wow. I got a snake. It's not a rattlesnake.
No.
So I'm still a little bit sad there. But he's a big, beautiful something. I saw a snake. So for those of you that don't know, I used to be a head reptile keeper at a wildlife ranch, and I actually used to give educational presentations with a monocled cobra. I love reptiles, however, I do not know the species in Arizona, so I'm actually not sure what that was.
I'm going to look it up, but I've been looking off the side of the road most of the day trying to find a rattlesnake. And didn't I make this joke earlier? I said, oh, looking off the side of the road, looking for snake. Oops, runs over snake. And no shit.
We're going to run it over by trying to find it on the side of the road.
By the time I saw that snake, I stopped and I was like, snake? She's like, where? I mean, I stopped.
He almost ran it over.
But,
dumb. I told him the only time we're going to end up actually finding a snake is if it's in the road or if we get bit by one at camp or something. So luckily we didn't get bit by one.
So weirdly, we've had cell phone service on most of this trail. The both of us had
80% of it.
Yeah.
So far, which is pretty rad. Verizon, AT&T, in case you were wondering. Anyways, was able to look it up. It was a Sonoran gopher snake. Harmless, don't worry. I mean, as harmless as a snake with teeth can be. But although I'm not familiar with specific species in Arizona, for those of you that are unaware, there's very few types of venomous snakes in the United States. You have rattlesnakes, copperheads, cottonmouths, and coral snakes. And that's about it, but all of those are pretty distinguishable from either markings or head shape or et cetera, et cetera. So you can tell if it's harmless usually, or at least if it's not venomous.
Except for the fake ones. The red touches yellow.
Red touches yellow, you're a dead fellow. Red touches black, you're okay, Jack. Don't f around with coral snakes, especially if you don't know the difference between a coral snake and a king snake.
And if the head is triangular.
All right, we're not going to give a snake lesson. Anyways, don't touch a snake if you don't know what it is. That's a good general rule. this next section that we just went through, or I guess we're still currently going through, is not for the faint of heart. It is definitely not for a novice, and honestly, I'd go so far as saying it's even not for most intermediate drivers, because it is all shelf road that is off camber with hundreds of washouts on the, obviously, the cliff side.
Not only the washouts, but every washout, there's a big rock where you have to like squeeze between
the cliff and the rock,
the washout,
and there's a washout there. Yeah,
and it's off camber.
It's honestly super sketchy. It's like squeeze by or die, basically, because the falls are anywhere between like 100 feet to like several hundred to 1,000 feet. Like,
yeah, this is, I mean, we haven't filmed much because we've been so stressed out about like just trying to like survive today.
It's so sketchy that I've literally forgotten to like pull my phone out on almost every occasion that this has happened, because I'm so concerned with making sure he gets by and doesn't, topple over.
This has been,
that I just have, this is definitely,
this
is more stressful than maybe getting stuck in the mud.
Yeah, no, yesterday was fun. It was whatever. I mean, it was a little stressful, but this I would not recommend any full-size vehicle. Oh. And also, the trail is this wide, and the Jeeps are this wide.
If you're in a side-by-side or like a Samurai, like, you're fine. You're golden. No big deal. But on a full-sized rig, it's sketchy. If you have 72-inch axles, good luck.
Yeah, you'll be hanging. I mean, half our tire's already off the cliff.
Also, sorry, don't forget this either. This trail, or at least definitely this section of trail, is not for anyone who gives a fuck about their paint. If you care about the paint on your rig
at all,
don't take this part of the trail.
That's what I mean. The trail is this wide,
and of course it's all desert bushes, so everything has thorns and stuff. Point is,
I would never come back here again.
I wouldn't recommend this part of the trail. I honestly wouldn't.
I would never come back here again.
Definitely, no. Now what you got here is what you would call a Mexican standoff. And we're gonna hopefully, don't charge us please.
Go slow or fast?
Just slow.
Look how
Let's go slow. He looks angry, and if he
Okay.
We won chicken. We won that round.
I don't know. I got the chicken. I pushed it. Did you guys see how sharp it's like he sharpened his horns? They were like,
you would have sucked if those had pierced your Gladiator, huh?
Good thing it was a rental.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free. So let's go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005, when we were still alive, when we were still alive.
Okay.
So we got good news. We're not dead. There's that. That's always good news. And B, the second half of the day actually made up for the first half. It wasn't the second part of the trail. It's a totally different trail, but the second trail that we took to get to our campgrounds,
which is Wallapai Mountains.
Yeah, the Wallapai Mountains was phenomenal. Also, we did it right at sunset, and it was just...
We got the sunset shot.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, no, so the southern Wallapai Mountains that we first came up, I would never do that again. I wouldn't do it even to make it here, but what's cool is you can actually go around that and still make it to this trail.
I'm going to put a picture here somewhere. So, that trail, 10/10, 100% would recommend over and over and over
going
again.
Off like she's going to go attack something.
There's the bird.
They're big bird. Hey, get over here, Jelly. Come here.
Where do you think you're going? Anyways, So yeah, I would never honestly recommend anyone try that first one.
It's a side-by-side
unless you're
trail.
in a small rig, yeah.
Right.
Unless you're in a side-by-side or something, you'll be more than fine. But any full-size rig, it's a very risky trail, and it's pretty, but it's not like, wow, this was worth the risk. No, like if you die, you'd be like, why did I even attempt? Anyways,
Well, if you were dead, you wouldn't be able to.
it was
question that.
overall the second half of the day made up for the first half. Would I do the first half to get to the second half if it was the only way to get there? 50-50. Like, it was that bad.
So we finished 2 days. We're just over 200 miles.
Yeah, and we've got several more days ahead of us. Now, for those of you who have been following along, and wondering, yes, Kevin's MacGyvered end-link bolt is still hanging in there. It took a hell of a beating yesterday. So it's a 3/8 extension, and it's 6 inches long, and it's wrapped around some Gorilla Tape, and so far, it is still holding on for dear life. Actually, it has done so well, in fact, that when this one decided to break 2 bolts, not 1 end-link bolt, guys, 2 end-link bolts, we decided to repeat the process. And so far, it's been our most reliable end-link setup.
So I don't know what's up with these end-link bolts. I've had the top ones come loose. I've had a top one fall out. I've had a bottom one, 2 bottom ones fall out. I don't know what's going on.
1 top passenger, bottom passenger, and 2 bottom driver ones.
But then even yesterday, the driver top one was
loose. And we've intermittently checking, retorquing them, retightening them.
I don't know what's happening.
They keep coming loose. We have no idea. I'm assuming other Gladiator people have to be having this issue because
I know Greg had his brackets that the top ones bolt to. Both the brackets like literally just broken in half. Yeah, broken in half.
So
I don't know if it's the weight and like with articulation. I don't know what's going on.
It's just like the rear sway bar just can't handle. Anyways, Gorilla Tape and extensions for those of you who are wondering what
we're doing right now.
Better option was. That's so far been our best luck.
Now before we hit the trail, I want to show you one more thing. It's super simple, but I've broken my mirror. I've seen other people break their mirrors because on most cars you just kind of like tap it and swivel it, and it should swivel. But it's on like a riser twist cam, and what you need to do is actually push up on it. You see how it does that? Then you can do
Tap it over.
and then it snaps back into place. So that snap into place right there. If you just push on it, it'll break it, and then your mirror just becomes kind of floppy.
Ask us how we know.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not because we broke ours. It's we've seen other people break theirs.
Well, no, ours is broken too. Because I always did that. I was always just slant. I'd always just punch. Yeah, it's been
broke the stepchild's mirror?
for like a long time. Anyway, guys, driver passenger, make sure that you rock it. You just push up on it, and then you give it a little
tippity tap.
Tippity tap. Otherwise, just by tapping it, you're gonna break that.
All right, let's get day 3 started.
Let's go.
All about that YouTube life, y'all. Look, out in the middle of nowhere, pulled over because we had 10 upload speed. I'm working on it. Look, it's processing. It uploaded just now for you guys. We've been pulled over for like an hour trying to get this video uploaded in the middle of the desert. YouTube life. Look at this sign we found, guys. Look. Says stop, cliff at top, dead end, with a handy dandy skull and crossbones. Kevin, I think there's a dead end cliff up the top of that.
Well, goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, Kevin.
What?
That's not even funny.
Okay.
It's okay. This view is pretty rad though. Look at that.
Do you think it like just falls off the other end?
Thank you, Jelly, for standing on me. Ow.
You think it's like a cliff or like there's a
Yeah, I
parking?
think there's a. Hold on, stop. For reals. You chill. Alright, so it is. Well, it's not like a cliff, but it's definitely a dead end. There's nowhere to go. What's this say? Oh my gosh, I might be standing on a grave. That's unnerving. Guys, I also just want to point out, look at all of these trails. Literally everywhere. Look. Oh God, sorry, it's windy. So we just came down here and Kevin came kind of like, not flying, but going pretty fast up over this hill right here. And like, we saw the little washout. We're like, okay, be careful, you know, washout, whatever. Stay. Dude, not a little washout. Like, canyon. That's like 20, 30 feet. That would have been such a bad day. You said you wanted to tell something to the camera.
No, so today seems like a lot easier day. There was, we came out of the mountains into Kingman. It's been a lot of on-road driving.
We started out late in the day because the weather up in the mountains was like
so
beautiful. So we kind of like really took our time this morning.
So the freaking Rome tent, it feels like what did I say this morning? I was like, it feels like a little burrow.
Yeah,
like,
it does. It was
like
just,
it feels like
it
this.
was beautiful. It was amazing. And so we slept in a little bit late. We didn't get up until like
we opened the sky view, we're just
8:39-ish.
looking at the trees, and it's like nice, cool, dry.
We didn't get on the road until late, and then we had to stop and upload a video. So it's literally like 4 o'clock, and we're only like an hour into the trail today. So we're making today an easy day. We're also rattlesnake hunting, so we're going really slow because for a girl that grew up in Texas, I've never seen a wild rattlesnake.
Like you can go to
I know that's mind blowing. So we're like
in prime.
We're in prime rattlesnake. We're like in this beautiful wash and all these lush little trees for them to hide under. I would assume like if I was a rattlesnake, that's where I would go like just chill out for the day.
I grew up in the desert and I've seen a lot of rattlesnakes. Ooh, I thought that was one, but that's a piece of wood.
He keeps doing that.
Look.
He keeps getting my hopes up.
Look, this kind of looked that right there. Kind of looked like one. But we're in prime rattlesnake.
Anyways, today's so far an easy day for us. That's what we were getting at.
But now that we're out here, this is freaking awesome.
It's really pretty.
Like, we might just set up camp somewhere. We have the awning. We can just pull the awning out, hang out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Drink some brewskis. We don't have
Just
any
relax.
brewskis
All young men with suits and ties, just sitting in the crowd smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one on the lady that will bring it down. There's a joint on the corner where the big boys play, where the whiskey's running like the river, but they all never come for the
though.
Wait, what's that?
What?
Wait, slow down. What is it?
What the hell is that?
What is it?
Do I need to get my gun out?
I like instantly thought of like, heads on spikes and stuff. Wait, are those bras?
Wait, shirts?
Those are bras!
They're bras.
Look!
Wait, what
There's
does it say?
bras! I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna go
No,
look.
it says panty tree.
What? Where?
Tree stripper
Oh my
pole.
god! What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Look at this.
And look what we
Panty
found.
tree stripper pole. What?
Oh, we gotta put a
We're
Lite Brite
putting a
sticker
Lite
on it.
Brite sticker on
We gotta
that
put a
bad
Lite
boy
Brite
right
sticker
there.
on it.
Dude,
There's bras.
there's bras
Yeah,
and
Brittany.
panties. Look, someone put a diaper on there.
Brittany, put your bra off.
Dude, I have Victoria's Secret bras and they are expensive as shit. I'm not tying one of those.
Yeah, but
This might be one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen in our off-roading journey across the world. Look, stockings. Close enough, I guess. Dude, where? Oh, look, how'd they do that? They had to have climbed. Right up there.
watch there be a rattlesnake there.
Oh, I know, God. The one time we're not looking for him, there's gonna be like a rattlesnake den, like right there in the middle of these trees. Dude. All right, I'm adding to it.
Okay, so Brittany's not coming with me.
Because I'm not dumb.
I'm dumb. Let's go see what's in here.
Watch out for snakes, please.
Snakes don't live in here. It's getting smaller. Okay. Oh, it ends right here. Get off.
Was it everything you hoped for and more?
It was none of those things. Keep eating those Oreos, you thick ass.
All right, so we just made it over to Bullhead, which was our next fuel up stop. We filled up and then hit the trail again. Now, the trail just outside of Bullhead that leads you down to Havasu sucks. for lack of a better term. It's basically just a power line service road that runs completely parallel to the main highway.
It's just a rocky.
It's just, here, look. So it's just like a rocky, power line service road. I mean, that's what it is. And it's just on the wrong side of beat the ever living shit out of you bumpy. To make it really obnoxious.
The shocks are doing great and it's fine, but it's
it's kind of one of the more pointless sections of this trail that we've hit so far, because it's not really scenic, not like going through the mountains or anything really that we've done so far, and it's just...
Well, what's weird is there's a more graded road that heads out to the base of those mountains, and then there's a bunch of trails that split off from there. There's a coyote, running up the hill.
Oh, I see it. Let's see. Can you see it?
It's at the very top of the hill.
See it running? Anyways, so it's just, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this part. There's nothing to it. There's no difficulty to it. There's no really scenic views other than that, which is, so far on the trail.
I don't know. It's just bumpy.
It's just super bumpy, and it zigzags back and forth along the power lines.
I mean,
and literally the town, you can see the town, Bullhead and whatever other towns are over there, the entire time.
Well, and what's crazy is from Kingman to Bullhead was a beautiful, really cool trail in the washes, and it changed scenery.
It's really pretty.
Where here it's the same kind of desert.
The panty stripper pole.
Yeah. This has the same desert. There's nothing really changing, and it's just beats you up. I don't know. I would skip this section or make your own route, because I'm trying to get off of this right now.
Look, it literally just goes all the way for miles, as far as you can see.
To the curvature of the damn earth.
and there's the town right there. You can see that. You're not in the mountains where we really want to be.
I see trails up there on the mountains.
This part of the trail is probably my least favorite, minus the almost dying shelf roads from yesterday. Alright, so we found a road that wasn't on Gaia Maps, but if you go to satellite view on Google Maps, it looks like it leads out towards the mountains and hopefully out to a bunch of other trails that will eventually reconnect with the Gaia Map trails that are in the mountains, and we'll be able to find somewhere to camp. We're winging it, guys. And it worked! Look! We found the perfect spot! Also, there's some mountains over there where the sun's gonna be rising, which means we'll have over there where the sun's gonna be rising, which means that we'll have just a little bit more shade in the morning, so we don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. at the butt crack of dawn. So there's that. Time to set up camp! Alright, you guys, so we've got our Rome tent set up. Looking amazeballs. Look at that. And honestly, this is getting infinitely quicker. It probably took us 5 minutes to get the whole thing set up, opened up, and all the windows open so it could start cooling off. Although, thanks to that big guy, this has been in the shade for a while, so it's not too hot right now. And I figured, since it's been a while, I'd show you guys how we eat when we camp, because it's definitely no Marco. So we got ourselves some White Claw, we got ourselves some water, a little heating source, and then of course, our Mountain House freeze-dried meals, which, guys, are really, really good. So I'm having chicken feedable tonight. It's 2 servings. Jesus, Kevin. And Kevin is having rice and chicken. This was a 3-serving meal, Kevin. You don't need that
I would
much.
eat it all. I would eat just like a bit of it.
Kevin was like, I was like, oh, let's just split this. And he's like, well, how much are you going to eat?
It's only serves
Anyways.
2 and you're going to eat a lot.
I'm not, says who? Anyways, not half bad of a setup. The reason we picked this specifically as opposed to something a little more on the trail is because it's so open that I don't have to worry so much about Little Bit right here getting herself into trouble or bitten by snakes or, you know, carried off by a coyote. I also have this, which I bought for her little light up collar, so the moment it gets too dark for me to see her, this goes on her neck so I know where she is at all times. But yeah, this is it's not a bad way to live, guys.
It's been pretty nice. And being the middle of the summer, you know, it's not been terrible.
It hasn't been. For middle of summer in Arizona, it has not been that bad, man. It's getting dark quick. Guys, we love you. We will see you in the morning.
What's that?
Shelly, what was that? She hears her echo. What's that? What's that, Shelly? What is that?
You see her looking up at it?
She's like she.
She's like, I don't understand.
Julie, what is it? So this is Oatman, Arizona, which we were passing through on our way to Lake Havasu. And I'm mildly disappointed right now that it's
closed.
it is closed down. This might be worth the trip to come back to actually be able to check out.
Burro food, $1.
Oh, you feed the donkeys. Look at this dog right now. Look how fancy she is. Look at how fancy she is. She's like chilling. You having fun, Jelly Bean?
So there's multiple parts of the trail that you can split off and do, and since this whole area was, I don't know, it wasn't difficult or anything, I split off to Route 66 because I haven't been on all of Route 66. I've driven on some of it, but anyway, that's why we're on road right now coming through Oatman, is because I wanted to check it out, and that's something you can do as well.
Also because, again, we're avoiding, oh God, blown out. Also, again, because we're avoiding that, the power line service road because it literally was that awful that we'd rather be on pavement. Alright, you guys, so we are officially in Lake Havasu City, which is our next stop for not just fueling up, but also to get the Gladiator a little TLC. So we're officially, what, 400 miles in?
Yeah, I've been not nice on it, and you know, we're in Lake Havasu. There's a beautiful lake here, and we want to spend the day, so we figured we'd drop the Jeep off here at Anything Off-Road.
Anything off-road in Lake Havasu City. It came highly recommended by several subscribers, so we figured they'd be the perfect people to take good care of the foster child. Guys, remember the whole point of this run, it's not just the maiden voyage, but it's the main shakedown run for this Gladiator, because we do want to find the weak links on this truck, because we want all those weak links to be fixed and stronger and reliable by the time we give this truck away. We don't want to give away something that is immediately going to have issues. We want to give away something that you guys could go thrash on. Look at this. I just bought this hat. Thrash everything that you can go thrash on and absolutely thoroughly enjoy without worrying about something falling apart on you.
Any build, there's going to be little quirks and issues, so we're trying to shake that all out, figure it all out, and yeah, so these guys are going to go over it front to bumper,
Anything
front bumper, rear
off-road.
bumper, and we're going to go hit the lake. know. You were kind of not so ready for that one. Camera shy. Ready? Your turn, Jelly.
Jelly. Kind of, sort of.
Ready, Jelly?
Oh my god.
You want to show her? All right, Jelly, your turn. Ready?
She's kind of figuring it out. I'm honestly surprised she's even put it up with it. That's hilarious. Good girl.
So today is day 5 on the trail. We did have a little down day while the Jeep was being worked on.
Yep.
And we spent a day on the lake at Lake Havasu.
Yeah, guys, we got to give a shout out not only to Katie and her wonderful husband for not just giving us a place to shower and sleep, but also taking us out on Lake Havasu and showing us around Lake Havasu City. It is absolutely beautiful. Everything that we do in every video and every day of our life would not be possible without wonderful people like you guys, our incredible, awesome subscribers. Sorry, I'm one-handed because I've got a dog in the other side. But guys, everything we do, we owe it to our subscribers, especially when we travel. You guys giving us, places to stay and opening your homes to us. It is probably one of the most incredible things and most amazing things about everything that we do.
It really is. And showing us around your cities and the things you like, the places you like to eat. We love that stuff.
Guys, I didn't know that the London Bridge actually existed.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Kevin's like, yeah, that's the real London Bridge, like London Bridge and falling down. I thought he was screwing with me. No, it exists. They brought it over here brick by brick. The London Bridge is in Lake Havasu City in Arizona. What? Anyways, guys.
She's sheltered.
Oh, obviously. We are out on the trail, though. Today is day 5, and just like every other day, we're going to try not to die. Because that's not creepy or anything.
What if it started moving?
Nah, f that.
You want to get the AR out?
Be out.
You know what's actually...
What is that? Who even takes the time?
I don't know. Let's go look at it.
That's just freaky.
That's super weird.
It's like a Halloween decoration, but in the middle of BFE nowhere, Arizona.
They put little reflectors on the
Oh
eyes.
God, you know how freaky that'd be at night?
I know. You come
You
around
just come up and just see the red lights shining at you. Ugh. I tell you what, you guys find some weird out in the middle of the desert. In the middle of nowhere.
First the stripper pole.
Panty stripper pole, now a plastic giant spider eating a horse carcass. Too much time on your hands.
Just the
We're good.
crazies.
We're a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Crazy sense of humors?
I don't know.
You'll have some weird stuff like randomly out in the middle of nowhere.
The only way to smooth them out.
You guys want to know what the worst thing in the whole wide world is? Washboards.
Still washboards. Jesus.
They're
Oh,
everywhere. So it doesn't matter how good your suspension system is. If you're in a full-size rig and you have like 1 foot washboards, which this washout that we're in does have, and a lot of the washouts that we've been in recently.
It's not like rolling. They're just choppy ass.
Yeah. Screw washboards, dude. It's like the most, I'd rather hit like a super rocky boulder field any day over just like endless washboard.
We're experiencing this whole, this part of the drive.
Yeah, basically from Lake Havasu City to, where are we heading?
Quartzsite.
I think Quartzsite's our next stop, and yeah, it's just like, so far it's been like 85% washboard.
Got dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills.
Look, all
Call
over
someone
the
for a
place.
good time. After 25 years of crappy service, I officially retired. I like it's written on a toilet seat. Crappy service.
I get it.
Get it?
Want to see what's in the fridge?
Nope. Jesus. You dick. I got my hopes up. I heard noise. I thought it might have been a rattler, but it's not. It's this poor lizard. He was stuck in a water bottle. Come here, guy. There he is. Hello, little lizard. we're gonna let you out. There you go. Freedom! Don't get eaten. And this, according to the map at least, is called the Founder's Cabin. And this place is pretty freaking rad.
I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try.
So the Founder's Cabin's actually pretty friggin' rad.
Yeah, that was probably the coolest cabin I've found out in the middle of nowhere.
It wasn't just like empty, rickety, or whatever. It's actually a pretty dope place that you can sit and hang out. And supposedly, Kevin saw a sign. Was it in the bathroom?
Yeah, so
The
the
swimming
outhouse was
pool?
a real outhouse. There was, the swimming pool. It had like sanitizer, hand sanitizer, had a toilet in there, like that went into the ground.
It's
And
maintained by an off-roading group. I don't remember what it
Yeah.
said, but
Yeah, it had somebody said don't shut the door, you'll be locked in, and then that was crossed out, and it said new doorknob replaced on don't, like, it's good to go. And
basically it's maintained and you can legit hang out there and whatever. Just whenever you're visiting any of these places, honestly though, guys, remember to pack out what you pack in. There's been a lot of these places we've kind of stopped by or looked at, and you can see people are like dumping trash and kind of taking advantage of the area, and that's just really shitty, honestly. In general, that's how you get things shut down. That's how you get things ruined for the rest of us. So always do your best. And even if you pack out what you pack in, if you see someone else's garbage,
you can take more.
if you can take more, pack out other things that other people weren't able to pack out, or just weren't, they were lazy, too lazy to do.
What's crazy, there's normally these big burn bins that people shoot up, and then they pile full of plastic and beer cans, and it's like, that's not what that's
not
for.
its purpose.
Like, you can burn wood in it and have a fire at night and camp out there, not throw out. Anyway, it just kind of...
Anywho, super rad. Founder's Cabin. If you have a chance to stop by, they even have horseshoes set up. You can play a game of horseshoes. Someone put a lot of time and energy into it.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's chairs there. There's tons of stuff to see. And really, if this was later in the day, if it was 4 hours later right now,
if we were looking for
I'd
a
probably
camp
just-
spot,
yeah.
we'd probably just camp out over there because it is pretty rad.
And there's a toilet.
And there's a toilet. Psych! So originally we were gonna go to gym site? Stone site.
Quartzite.
Quartzite. We were gonna go to Quartzite. That was our plan, was to get there this evening and camp there or something. But we changed our plan because that's what we do. We don't plan ahead and we go with the flow. So we found a loop that's called, what is it? Spur to Bill Williams Overlook.
Yeah.
So it's basically a giant loop. It doesn't lead anywhere specifically, well, except for, I guess, Bill Williams Overlook. But according to a lot of the maps and some of the websites that we looked at, it said that this loop, along with the Big Sandy, which we got stuck in, and there's one other section, are like the three most difficult sections of the entire Arizona Peace Trail. Don't know how accurate that is.
Although that South Wallapai Mountain one that was like death-defying was not on that. So
was not on that. Also, still 100% the worst part of this entire trail. And if you have no idea what we're talking about, you should go back and I think watch day 2 of our Arizona Peace Trail adventure. But anyways, we're gonna attempt it. I guess see actually if it's hard, or if it's not, wish us luck.
Yeah, we haven't had cell phone service, and this is the longest we've gone without cell service.
Couple
and
hours.
There's no service in here, so if something happens,
we're so fucked.
There's no cell service. So
Looks like we're gonna get some exercise. But that's only assuming we get stuck, which we'll be fine. Alright, you guys, so officially, I have no idea who said or decided that this was a difficult loop. It is not only incredibly easy, any Jeep or honestly four-wheel drive vehicle would be more than capable of doing it as long as you know what you're doing. However, it is also extremely beautiful. That is one heck of a view. And not only is it a view, it's also going to be our campsite. Guys, we are camping at the very top edge of this mesa. So not only did we get to watch the sun go down right there with that, but we're also going to be able to wake up to that in the morning. Holy moly. Guys, this is what the Lite Brite Nation is all about. If you guys have never gotten out and explored and seen the world, and just that view, that one single view is so worthwhile that I don't know, I hope that we can inspire at least even just one of you to go out there and explore and view and witness and experience something that absolutely breathtaking and mind-blowing in your life.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free. So let's go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive, when we were still alive. So let's go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive, when we were still alive. When we were still alive. When we were still alive.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, good morning.
So obviously a super rad camping spot, and so before we get into anything else, we wanted to show you guys exactly where we camped. So hold on. So this is what the loop looks like on our Gaia map here.
And it's just south of Lake Havasu. There's Lake Havasu up here.
It's a spur to Bill Williams Overlook. Today is officially day 6. Yesterday was the end of day 5. We've gone 450 miles.
Yep.
And if you're wondering where exactly we are,
That is our GPS coordinates for the camping spot.
so this is exactly where we are camping. Move, fly, Jesus. That way, if any of you guys decide to do the Arizona Peace Trail and you want a super rad camping spot, this is probably the coolest one that we've camped at so far.
Yeah,
It's
the
pretty
mountains,
dope.
the mountains were cool. This is freaking awesome. The view here is awesome. And, you know, at the end, maybe we'll go over like a whole routes that I would go again, wouldn't take again, what to avoid, where to...
I think we'll do like an Arizona Peace Trail overview once we're done with all this, and kind of just go brief overview of our favorite bits and our least favorite bits.
Yeah.
Also, guys, did you notice we figured out how to put up the awning properly?
The Rome awning.
So we actually, the only reason we figured out how to do this, you guys, is because of y'all. Because when we attempted to put it up, we were super confused, and you guys all told us in the comments how big of an idiot we were, and that those side poles existed, which we didn't even see. So anyways, we figured it out.
So
This
yeah,
awning
now
is
it's
dope.
up and it's sturdy and
Yeah.
yeah.
The tent, for the record, is still the greatest off-roading sleep
you
we've
put-
ever had.
You put way too much
I did
water
not
in
put
this.
way too much water in it. If you don't like it, don't eat it.
Let me have a
Don't
bite.
about my breakfast if you don't like it.
It's granola, not soup.
If you're wondering what I'm eating, it's the blueberry and oats granola.
It's really good when you don't make it soup.
Yeah, if you're wondering if it's delicious, it's pretty delicious. Unless you have a husband who's a picky little turd, and then he's just gonna eat all your food and bat it while he does it. And of course, if you didn't like our camping spot, there's always this one right here, which is another outcropping. It gives you super rad lake view. And it's only another maybe couple 100 yards further into this little loop. Still super pretty. I think ours is still a little bit better, but only because you can kind of see civilization, or at least tiny civilization over there. Whereas where we were back that way, you couldn't. And in case you guys are wondering, Jelly's enjoying herself. Did you get it? Did you get the branch? Did you get the stick? Not quite. Almost. Next one. Did you get it? Oh, God, you're so close. All right, you guys. So I don't know if I actually ever discussed this, but when we were in Kingman, I think it was day 3. It was after the Wallapai Mountains. We went to Kingman to fuel up, right? It was one of our fuel stops. And I sent Kevin to Home Depot to buy an inverter for the vehicle so that I could charge my laptop and edit, right?
She bought an inverter for $10 at Walmart.
It was at Walmart, and they only had
inverters.
They only had a $10 one. Anyways, didn't work very well. So I sent Kevin to Home Depot. I was like, get a better one, right? He's like, no problem. This is what he came back with.
Speaking of your head, it's
this is what he
decided. It's a 1,000-watt power inverter from
I sent him in for an inverter so I could just charge my laptop. And this monstrosity is what, look, he's using Jelly's bed so that it doesn't rattle or take, scratch the leather. Look, it's bigger than our dog.
Actually, I bought it because we have one back in Utah, and this is going to go
I left my good one at the Ram.
This is going to go in the Ram, and it has areas where I can actually hook it directly to the battery where it'll pull the 1,000 watts out of the 12-volt DC. Up here, it can only do like 100 up to 140 maybe.
He was thinking ahead, so I give him that, because this would actually be great to have in the Ram, since that's where I spend most of my time editing, and we spend most of our time in general.
Yeah.
However,
1,000 watts will be able to run a power.
That is a lot of space to be taken up in a vehicle where we're already really tight on space on the 750-mile journey, Kevin.
Yeah, almost 500 miles in.
Almost 500 miles in. We're getting close to Quartzsite. So far, this is actually the longest stretch of no fuel stop. So this, we might be fine, but we may have to whip out the fuel jugs and use the extra fuel that we brought. We don't know. We're going to see.
Yeah, so from Lake Havasu to Quartzsite, especially since we did the Bill Williams.
We did the loop.
That detour, which was absolutely worth it. But,
longest stretch.
Yeah.
Might run out of fuel. We don't know yet. We made it.
Made it to Quartzsite.
With
a quarter tank.
A quarter tank. Not even close. Jelly, where'd it go?
Get a rabbit?
Oh, jeez.
Where's the rabbit? You see it? Where'd he go?
Jelly saw jackrabbit.
Where'd he go?
Jelly, did you get it?
Did you get it? Get it.
Jelly, where'd the jackrabbit go? Where'd it go? Oh, jeez. Where'd it go? Did you get the jackrabbit? Oh, goodness. Jesus.
She's stronger than she looks. She's actually very, very muscular.
Jelly, where'd it go? Dude, she wants one of those jackrabbits so bad. Look at her. Look at her. Look at this dog. Jelly, what was that? Where'd it go? Now she saw a chipmunk. Or at least I think it was a chipmunk. Where'd it go? Putting that Donny track axle to use.
I missed the turn.
Kevin missed the turn, so we just decided to keep going straight because we're in a fully capable vehicle that is equipped with, stuff. I don't know where I was going with that.
I have to keep reminding myself that this is a freaking marathon, not a sprint, not a we're gonna be done. Like, I start getting in like a rush mood, mood, whatever. I'm like, you know what? Just slow down.
You gotta be in it for
look
the
in
long
the
haul.
bushes, try to find some aminals, Some snakes. We
Some
haven't
animals
found
for the jelly bellies.
530 miles and only one gopher snake. No actual.
That's what you call an Arizona car wash.
Yeah. Hey, that was my.
I know, but I wasn't filming earlier when you said the joke, so it was Kevin's joke. I'll give him credit. I thought it was really clever, though. But anyways, also worth noting, so we are at 530 miles into this Arizona Peace Trail so far, and we have not seen a single other off-roading vehicle on this trail. Period. Not a side-by-side, not a truck, not a Jeep, not a Toyota, not a Nissan, literally nothing.
Not a single vehicle.
That's mind-blowing.
Pretty
Although
mind-blowing.
probably not really that mind-blowing considering, again, this is the middle of June in Arizona, and we're probably the only ones dumb enough to actually do this at this time of year.
I mean, we have a brand new vehicle that's fully built and capable. You know. Good Lord.
Dude, she found me.
Chop.
Jumped I got you.
Chomping. Normally, there'd be at least somebody. Like
You're always
we
out
got
on a trail. You
somebody-
always see someone else out on the trail.
Somebody out doing something, but no.
Not for us. We're in the middle of nowhere by ourselves, which is, for the record, we always preach and we still preach. Don't ever go off-roading by yourself. It's not safe. We're just dumb and we don't adult well. Don't do as we say, not as we do.
We're very capable.
Whatever.
We have mechanical knowledge to get us, you know.
We'd figure it out. Like, but we're also those go with the flow people. Like, if something happened, like, we'd figure it out.
Yeah, if I
we're
got
also being super optimistic, probably, but we'd figure it out.
So one thing I do keep track of, and I said this before in probably an earlier video, is I always keep looking at my phone to see where I lose service, where I've had service. So if something happened, I know, okay, that was like a mile back on top of that ridge. I had service. Or
Where we need to go to get service
Right.
if something were to happen.
If something were to happen.
And we need to call in the reinforcements, which
You guys.
honestly would be you guys. Hug that rock. You're good. And just stay straight. You're okay. Just go slow. Nice and slow. Yep. Ooh, I think it's snippy. You're fine. Coming down. You're gonna climb up on the. You should be fine now. Go slow. Roll like 5 feet. Ready, go. 5 feet. You're good, you're good. You're past it. You're either gonna have to climb that rock. You're either gonna have to climb that rock right there, or you're gonna have to get your back end over a little more. That long wheelbase life. There you go. Right there. Bumper. And back up passenger. There you go. We need hydro assist. I mean, y'all need hydro assist. There you go. Right? Yeah. Back passenger, right there. Yeah. Stay straight. You get all the way around that rock. Woo! Ass corner. No, you're gonna hit that one with the rear. You cut too soon. You can try to climb it if you want, maybe. Drag slider a little. What are you doing? He's just laughing. What? He's trying to spin the tires to kick the rear end over, but no Hemi. Hold on. Explain real quick what you're trying to do, and you just can't.
I don't have the torque to do it, so I'm just trying to hit the brakes, spin the back tires, so the vehicle will slide kind of down the hill and shift. But I'm flooring it, and nothing's
You can't spin the tire.
nothing's happening.
No, Henny. There you go. That was pretty close, actually. Maybe come. You're like almost there. One more time, and you'll be good. Yeah, there you go. All right, you're fine. Straighten up just a teensy bit. There you go. You're in climb right there. Yeah, perfect. Little driver. It's gonna climb a rock. Rotate you. Yep, perfect. Great. Yep.
It finally worked.
High five.
It just
No, you made it work. You just
Yeah.
gotta kind of get almost a running start.
well, you have to hit the brakes and the gas, and then let go of the brake, and then get back on the brake.
It's like doing a burnout in a low horsepower car. You gotta kind of let the tires start spinning, and then jab the brakes so they'll break
Yeah, you
traction
gotta
and keep spinning.
Hit the brakes and gas, and then if the vehicle had power, it would just start spinning the tires. But when it doesn't have power, you have to let off the brake to let the tires start to spin, then jab the brake again. But then, as you see, it also will lunge forward and run over the person in front of you that's filming you.
This is a really interesting part of
This
trail.
this is
This has so far been the most technical part of this entire trail.
yeah.
And that might mostly be because we are in a JT, so naturally they have a wider axle than like JKs in
Well, we have
previous
the Sport S.
models. We also have a Sport,
Max
so max
tow.
tow package, right? So we have basically the Rubicon axles. Also have a Pro Rock 44 front,
Which is even wider.
which is even wider. And we're also just a little bit longer, than your regular Wrangler. So there's that too.
Not that there's been a ton of rock crawling or anything hard, but we've done some steep hills and valleys and some big rocks that we've climbed over, and I have yet to really smash the underside of this.
We haven't at all. What do you mean? We haven't smashed it. We haven't really touched it. Period.
Yeah.
We haven't really gotten to anything where we've touched the sliders or the underbelly
I think
of
I
the truck.
kissed the sliders once.
Baby.
I mean, we've got over some decent rock. Now, I mean, we're not doing rock crawling like we do in the Stepchild. This is obviously an overland trail and expedition here, but it's pretty much got us. I mean, it's got us to anywhere where we're wanting or trying to go. There hasn't been any.
I mean, it's pretty much gotten us 550 miles through the Arizona Peace Trail.
Yeah.
Not half bad.
Can you see it? Can you see it? There he is.
There he is.
Look how good that blends in. It's so crazy. Like just driving by, like that. That's
I can't
just.
believe you saw him. You saw him because he moved.
I saw him because he moved. He ran across the road.
That little horny toad.
Fat horny toad. I'm a fat horny toad.
Oh my god. It's kind of funny too. This is probably the most remote part of the entire Arizona Peace Trail that we've been on so far. I mean, well, maybe not. That's not funny. It's just more like, let's be real. The whole Arizona Peace Trail is pretty remote, but this is probably the most.
This would be the hardest to get.
Yeah, if
Anybody else.
something happened or we got stuck or we needed help, this would be probably the worst place for something to happen.
What about the southern Hualapai Mountains? I mean, that was still easy.
The
Like,
worst thing that would have happened there is us falling off a cliff, in which
yeah,
place
sure.
we wouldn't really need help. We'd just, need a casket. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
This is more danger of mechanical breakage.
yeah, mechanical breakage. You'd be fine. That you just, incapacitate your vehicular thing. I don't know. Anyways, highest probability of mechanical failure or flopping. However, super rad because you're in the middle of a canyon, in the middle of nowhere, and the whole time you're getting Arizona car wash baths from all these beautiful trees.
Automatic Arizona car wash. No, it's really cool. You keep, crossing this river. It would be cool after like a rainstorm if this had a little bit of water in it too. But
I don't think Arizona has like a little bit of water. I think they have like no water or like
monsoons.
all the water.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I don't think there's an in between. Arizonians, will you let me know?
yeah, what happens out here? Is it just flood?
Yeah.
Is it just dry? Or
Is it
flood?
dry and flood, or is there like a little bit? Oh, look, it's sprinkling today. I don't think that happens out here.
Need you more and I'm out the door. Live the high life I've been waiting for. Got no home, ain't got no name. Changing my view again and again. Living the moment till I die. And I'm gonna chase it. And I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it. No matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it.
Oof, that's something that you never want to see.
There's a fire out in the desert.
Ugh. Looks like a tiny one.
Which actually reminds me, we should have a fire extinguisher in here. Like, I have one, but it's in the tote in the back.
It's tiny. That's
and
what
it's,
she said.
It's just like a little small emergency one, but especially out here in the desert, your vehicle can light this grass on fire with hot brakes or hot exhaust.
Just as a reminder, guys, fire extinguisher is not a bad thing to have in your vehicle, which we don't have in any of our vehicles.
Yeah, the
we
Ram,
haven't.
the Ram has one, and the
No, I mean in any of our off-roading vehicles. We have one in the race cars and in the Ram, but we should have one probably in the Stepchild and this, especially because, like Kevin said, we're out here in the desert, and it's very easy for exhausts and stuff like that to catch stuff on fire.
Yeah, so fire extinguisher, shovel, and definitely extra water, which we do have those water
We do
jugs.
have water.
We have those water jugs that I would use if, something happened, but yeah.
Unprepared. All right, guys, so we decided to take a little detour. Not detour, it's still part of the Arizona Peace Trail.
Different route.
But we had two options at this point. We could either continue through the desert along a power line
road, which
service road, which
we love.
is our favorite, or we could cut across and run along this road right here, which runs right alongside the Colorado River for several miles. And we figured ice cold water, or at least I assume it's cold. Ice cold water sounded much preferable to the desert right about now, since we're on the tail end of this entire journey. So we're actually gonna go try to find a beach and maybe swim. So cool. She's never been that into water before. It really wasn't until we were at Lake Havasu City and Izzy, her golden retriever friend from one of the previous videos, she realized how much fun water could be when she was playing in the pool. So now she's, look at her. Jelly, come here. Come on. Good girl.
Come here, Jelly Belly. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Good girl.
Jelly.
Oh.
You all tuckered out, Jelly Belly?
Played a lot.
You played so much. You made a brand new friend.
All right, you guys, so what had happened was we went down to go swimming and have a nice refreshing afternoon on the lake, and we came across some people with a boat who were super rad, offered us beers, also super rad, and also happened to offer us a place to come hang out for the evening. So they invited us to McIntyre Park, which is right here in the area, like 2 miles away. They have not just one RV, but they have a spare RV that their friends were using, but then their friends went home, so it's totally empty. And they were like, swing by, you have a place to shower, a place to sleep that's air conditioned, because now we're in South Arizona, and it is hot. There's no mountains to go get some reprieve in.
Yeah, it is.
I have a bug on my hand. Anyways, there's no mountains to go get reprieve in, which means it probably won't cool off enough for us to actually go to sleep until like 1 a.m.-ish. And so
we're going to take it.
We're going to accept the opportunity here and accept the offer. And it also gives me a cool place to edit, which I do need to do tonight. So AC would be nice. Also, I assume it's a park, Wi-Fi and or at least internet access will be available. So it's a win-win-win.
So it's day 7. Brittany is at it again. Here editing. Look at the pups. The pups is right there. Brittany with the edit life.
Hello, Light Bird Nation.
So day 7, we are at Hippie Hole. This is along the Colorado River, which looks like a good reprieve. They've got bathrooms right there. You can fish, you can camp, you can do whatever you like here.
It's actually, if someone hadn't offered us a nice air-conditioned RV to sleep in last night, this would actually been a pretty dope place to sleep, swim, hang out, do whatever.
Yep. So you can see, here's Blythe and Hippie Hole. Here's the Colorado River. And it's right here. And it's on the map. It's actually labeled. And you can click this little guy here. Doop. And it says Hippie Hole staging area. So I would, advise going this way and camping out here.
Have you seen this dog?
Yeah, I showed him already.
Look at how tuckered out she is. She's a certified water dog now, and she's now realizing how tiring, how exhausting swimming is. She's like passed out.
Yep.
Right next to your brick of a freaking charger.
I know, it takes up her whole bed.
Jesus Christ.
So, all right. So real quick today, here's Yuma. So we're gonna come down around the Yuma test range. Down here. I think we'll make it down past Yuma. Hell, if we haul, we can make the whole thing. But if not, I think this is going to be our slowdown, and this is probably where we'll camp tonight. Because this looks like it's a mountain pass or something.
It's going to be slow going.
Yeah, So, all right. Well, let's get started. You ready to edit?
Let's hit the trail. Yeah, ready to edit on the trail.
Edit on the trail, babe?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Whoa, look at this guy. Get some.
Kevin.
What?
You do realize you look like a terrorist right now.
It's a blimp.
It's not just a blimp. It's more than likely a military blimp that you're pointing an AR at, Kevin.
It was looking right at us.
Oh
Whoops.
my God.
I just wanted to see what it was.
So you point the rifle at it?
It's got a scope on it. I didn't bring binoculars.
That is not how you do that. That's how we end up in federal prison.
So that's the Yuma bombing range.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Terrible idea.
Oh wait, we can't say all that on YouTube. You gotta bleep out the gun and rifle, and you gotta beep, 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 beep. A balloon in the shape of a
B-O-M-B.
I don't know what we're allowed to say on YouTube without getting demonetized. So this mountain range separates this trail from the Yuma test range area where
It's
they
a bombing
do,
range, basically.
Yeah, and so that is a blimp that's tied off to the ground that's in the shape of a bomb.
We're assuming it's to let people know that
There's live bombing going on.
There's live bombing going on, which would kind of be super rad if we saw it happen.
Yeah.
Not like here, but like over there.
What wouldn't be cool is if they like
Bombed us.
dropped it too early.
Ugh. You still look like a terrorist.
You can't put all these words in one video. You can't put beep and boom and
I'm gonna bleep all of this out.
beep beep beep.
So that's not a sign that we were expecting to see. So you do drive through. It literally says United States Army Yuma Proving Ground. It looks like you can drive. You just have to stay on this trail. You cannot go off trail or, you could explode, basically.
You could.
Hold on. Does that mean that if the blimp is in the air and we're entering the proving grounds that we're in like... Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know where I'm going with that? Wait, what does that say? Oh, it said the same thing as the other sign.
If the blimp's in the air, I'm assuming that's where their target range is at. Like, they probably have some vehicles set up
Like
for
over by
bombing.
the blimp, you think?
Right, so that might be like, hey, this area is active, which we're going kind of right by.
I feel like, yeah, because I feel like they'd have a gate. Like, surely it's the government, right? They'd have like a gate if they didn't want you somewhere at a certain time or something. So I think we're fine.
No, we're fine.
If you guys never see this video, you'll know we weren't fine.
Look, it's a guy and a girl. Look, that's us. Look, it's Kevin and Brittany.
That's totally us. That's not that funny, actually. Donkeys. They're donkeys. Did you get them? Jelly, did you get your donkeys? Did you get them? Eventually the donkeys will run sideways, I would assume. You're not the smartest donkeys.
Yeah,
no.
break off. Break off.
There
There you go.
Jelly, where'd they go?
Get him!
Get him!
Get him!
Oh, goodness.
Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
so high pitched.
That hurts my ear holes.
So high pitched.
I know, they're your friends, huh? They're your little animal friends. Your big animal friends, I guess.
They would stomp you right in the face, Jelly. There. Look, Jelly found some new friends. Not quite donkeys.
Those guys have horns.
Jelly. Look, they got babies with them. Oh. Let's see if this fat pig can climb, you guys. Going. Look at that. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Except we don't know what's on the other side. Technically, this right here was the route. I don't know what's up there or on the other side of that. So luckily there's a downhill on the other side, so there's that. That's where the other part came out of.
Yeah. So in this, it's almost not even fair doing climbs like that. The wheelbase is so long that it's like cheater mode. Absolutely cheater mode.
Side note, also worth mentioning that this route that we decided to take, although it wasn't hard, honestly, it wasn't really hard or technical or anything like that. However, you are riding along the ridge line of hills, and there's a lot of sections that have like these half pipes around corners, which
No, not a half pipe. It's a wall bank.
a half pipe, where it's a corner where you have to like follow the trail, but you're doing this as you go, which isn't a big deal, but what makes it kind of an issue is there's no room for error. It's all really loose rock, and so if you don't maintain the proper line or
Carry speed.
you could have a bad time, as in fall off the mountain, so or hill or whatever it is.
It's not. Yeah, it's weird. It's not difficult, but you can't just drive slowly because
And then
it's
stop or
so-
hesitate or
yeah,
get
it's
scared.
So, it's so steep that if you do, one side of your Jeep is going to go down, the other side's going to go up, and then you're not going to be.
Yeah.
You just won't be able to reposition. So you have to drive through.
So ultimately, not really hard in terms of difficulty, but definitely hard in terms of you could roller slide off the hillside
for
if you're
error.
not being careful. So also, if you're top heavy,
With a long wheelbase is terrible.
it makes it a little extra sketchy. So maybe we're making a big thing out of nothing, but it was a little bit like
No, it's an embankment.
Yeah.
It's literally
Came
an
from the
embankment.
mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
oh man, we are cutting it kind of close.
range low. Nothing there. And we have to go to there. So we're here. And
We're so close.
Loop.
We might have to break into the Rotopacks, but we're gonna find out here in just a second.
When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And
Hey, Brite, you don't know. There's
hope they won't shoot me down.
We made it
We didn't make it
to the gas station.
to the gas station.
To the gas station. We didn't run out of fuel, which means we still to this point have not needed our spare fuel, the spare Rotopacks that we brought with us.
Pretty legit.
So, and since we've hit a little bit of paved road, I'm editing once more. I have to try to edit and finish this video tonight. Hopefully we have service somewhere I can hotspot off of and upload it.
So it's 6:20 and it's 102 degrees.
Guys, so the good news is this should be our final night
Finish
on
it
the
tomorrow.
Arizona Peace Trail.
As long
We
as nothing
should
happens tomorrow.
Yeah. Barring catastrophe, knock on wood.
Which
Barring catastrophe, we
Wrong wood.
we should finish the Arizona Peace Trail tomorrow. We told you that we had 1 day left on the Arizona Peace Trail, and we might have changed our minds on that. So we do technically have enough trail left for one more day out on the trail.
yeah, but
But
night wheeling is always fun, and what better place to do it than in the desert?
in the middle of
In the
nowhere
middle of
by
nowhere at night.
yourself.
Yeah, I mean, we have some Baja Designs LP6s to light the way, and we can show you how those work tonight.
So we figured rather than camp tonight and then finish the trail tomorrow, we're just gonna wheel through the night and see if we can wrap this baby up before sunrise, which we honestly should. We're hoping we'll be done by like 2-3 a.m., if not sooner, depending on how fast we can go and how difficult the remainder of this trail
Because
is for
we
us.
have no idea.
No idea. Also, really quick, I wanted to mention this because as you can see, the sun's setting, and before it gets too low and it gets cold outside and it's no longer hotter than balls,
Yeah,
there's something I really wanted that we noticed earlier today.
Over the past 6 days, we actually we're like,
So,
wait a second.
I've been doing this a lot, and I'm like, God, this just doesn't seem, it's our best top Sunrider, right? So I've been touching it. I'm like, God, it just doesn't seem like it's as hot as it should be,
Like
right?
it's 104 degrees outside.
I'm like, wow, that just seems cool. And then I'm like, oh man, that means that this hardtop right back here should be cool also. No, that is hot. Where's my finger? That is hot as shit, you guys.
Like to the touch.
Like to the touch, you can't hold, like I can't hold my hand against the hardtop, but I can hold my hand against the best top. I don't know what that means in terms of like heat radiation and stuff because I am not a scientist, but to me that seems there's got to be some sort of relevancy there, because one of the questions we always get is, you know, is the soft top hotter during the summer or colder during the winter than the hard top? We have never personally, you know, wheeled in the desert in the middle of June where it's 100 million degrees outside, because usually we're not quite that dumb. But dude, like that,
I can tell
I was
you
not
that
expecting
there is
that.
no heat radiating from this when you're driving.
That's, I don't know. Anyways, that just seemed pretty crazy enough and unexpected for me that I thought it was interesting enough to share with you guys. Take from it what you will, but yeah, guys, we're gonna go night wheeling, and it should be pretty freaking awesome. Guys, the sun is still out, and you can still see the LP6s.
Like, how crazy is that?
Look at that, broad daylight.
Yeah, stay
All this is gonna be fun. This is actually kind of cool. I don't know how far apart these bad boys are, but you see we're even with this one right here. We've got the LP6s on. Look at this. Let's see if the phone will even focus. So you see all the reflectors lit up on that one right there? There it goes.
It's gotta be 300 plus
Look,
yards.
you see all the reflectors lit up on that second one? And I don't know if the phone could barely make it out. Barely. But the reflectors on even that third one. Oh God.
I want to say
way down there, you can even see the reflector on that upper right hand corner. So 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces. Someone tell me how far apart these bad boys typically are.
Yeah, those got to be at least 300 yards apart each. I mean, it's probably more than that, but it's got to be at minimum 300 yards. So that third one's going to be 900 to 1,000 yards out there. That's far. That's really far.
It's very far. No LP6s?
Which the phone picks up the light so much better, but
LP6s. And those are, hold on, those are still aftermarket headlights. Those are JW speaker headlights. So they're brighter than the factory headlights. And
by a
they're
lot.
still pale in comparison to the Baja Design LP6s.
Oh, it's
like,
not even
that's not even on the same plane. It's absolutely insane, and it's hilarious because we use them all the time when we're driving just about anywhere and everywhere, both on the Stepchild and we especially have now on the Gladiator. But every time it's like, whoa, look, it's lighting up that mountain way over on the other side of this giant valley. Like, it still blows our minds just
Every
how
time.
bright they are every time.
every
we
time I
use
turn them on, I mean, I'm just, they are worth every freaking penny.
Oh my God! Don't run over that!
That little mouse?
I think you hit it.
I don't think so.
I think you hit the mouse.
I don't think so. Maybe.
You might have run over a mouse.
I didn't feel the thud.
So Kevin and I always used to joke that the Matrix forgot to put animals in Colorado because every time we were always on the trail in Colorado, we never saw anything.
And we were on trails
Ever.
a lot.
Yeah, we were always on the trails. Like, we'd see the deer, but you never see deer really on the trail unless you're in, like, Buena Vista area. They're everywhere down there. But you just never saw animals on the trail. We found out why. That's because when the Matrix didn't put them in Colorado, they decided to dump them all here in Arizona.
We've seen so many. She just saw her
Just
first
saw
little
fox.
fox.
Oh
Like,
my goodness, just kind of bounded right in front of us. So cute.
yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yeah, there's mice everywhere. We just startled an owl a second ago. Obviously, a crap ton of jackrabbits and little floofy-tail rabbits. The only caveat there, I think, is that they dumped all the animals here, but they might have made them a little dumber. Because they'll dart one way, and then at the last second, dart the other way.
Right in front of the Jeep.
Right in front of the Jeep. I'm pretty certain that we've missed all of them so far. Might have taken out a little mouse or two. But we don't know. We're not going back to double check because if we don't check, then there's hope, right? So we're just sticking with that. I still haven't seen my rattlesnake though. I'm a little upset about that.
And we're at 743 miles.
We're at 743 miles.
This is going to go probably to 800 miles. There's another fox.
Oh my God, look at it. Slow down, just in case he runs across us.
He's over there.
Look at him.
You
can see him. You can see him right there.
Where?
You see him right there. Dude, he is quick. He was keeping up with us. There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Look at him go. Oh my goodness. How cool.
Oh, yeah, there he is. I still see him.
Oh.
He's like, why? What's up
He's
with
like,
these lights?
what the hell? What's going on? In case you're wondering what those are. So those
there
are.
he is. He's getting closer.
Oh, he's so cute. So those are the Baja Design Squadron Sports that we have on the sides of the roll cage.
He doesn't know what to do.
He'll run and he'll sit and he'll stand and he runs and he sits. He's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So the animals on this entire trail have actually been pretty rad. We've seen just about everything.
Bighorn sheep, tons of donkeys.
Yeah. We saw a snake, just not a rattlesnake. And for a girl who grew up in Texas, just as shocked as you are that I've never seen a wild rattlesnake. But I haven't. One day, maybe. And when I do, hopefully I'll get it on film. But, dude, there's so many cute little black foxes. They're so cute. Jelly, they're your size. Except probably faster, smarter, and more agile. Yeah. Not as lazy for sure.
Not as cuddly.
Definitely not as cuddly, though. You got him beat there. Look at you. She's just like sleeping this whole thing. Oh my goodness. So Kevin's actually put the Jeep on cruise control right now.
Well, the shocks are so damn good, and the road isn't half bad.
It's not half bad. Kevin decided to just put it on cruise control.
Yeah, my knee and my leg's tired of pushing the freaking gas down. We've been driving a lot.
It is.
It's like day 7 or 8 or
Day 7,
something.
and we're at 747 miles, so we're getting there, guys. 747 miles.
It's a trek, man.
It's a trek.
Oh.
791.47 miles.
In 58 hours.
58 hours. Finish track. And it is 11:52. Just before midnight on the 7th day.
Is it?
Yeah.
High five.
High five.
And now I gotta air up.
Now we gotta air up.
Well, we're aired up. Sway bars on. 77 miles an hour on cruise control, no hands.
Drive straight.
Drive straight. Steering wheel is mostly straight.
a little bit crooked.
I mean, I was not nice to this thing. Look, I'm not even touching the steering wheel. Just like, anyway, I was not nice to this thing at all. I mean, we just did 800 miles off-road in 7 days. And I mean,
She's golden.
there's no shakes, there's no buzzes, there's no rattles, there's no...
Nothing.
I'm pretty impressed. So what do? We replaced the rear end links.
That was about it.
Yeah.
I think the plan will probably be to do a full walk around tomorrow when it's daytime of the Jeep and show you guys what it looks like, how it handled it, and how it fared. And then I think we've also discussed that we will probably do a full Arizona Peace Trail review. Our favorite parts, our least favorite parts, what we learned, what we recommend, what we don't recommend, what to avoid, stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for bed. This was a 15-hour off-roading day for us. So
Yeah, and we still have an hour and 45 minutes to drive back to Phoenix.
An hour and 45 minutes drive back to Phoenix. It's gonna be a long drive. This is gonna be the longest part of the entire 800 miles. Alright, guys, there she is, in one piece, in all of her beautiful, freaking beastly glory.
It is looking really freaking good.
So we figured we'd take a moment here to kind of go over a few key things that sort of stuck out to us on this entire 800-mile journey that we just finished.
Yeah.
Now, first things first, of course, are these rear end links. So the rear end links were probably the only and the biggest issue that we genuinely had on the entire Arizona Peace Trail with those bolts coming out. But as you can see, we replaced them with aftermarket ones, and after we replaced them, we had zero issue after that.
Now, you do need sway bar end links. You do need a rear sway bar for something like this. I had a whole bunch of people saying, oh, you don't need sway bars anyway.
Just take it off.
The front is fine. The rear, however, there is so much weight back here and you have weight up high that anytime you get up on a rock or get off camber, all that weight starts pulling the whole body off. You absolutely need rear sway bars on especially something this top heavy. So here's what would happen. Without the sway bar, I would know when the bolt was broken, because instead of it being 15 to 18 degrees, like leaning on the dash, it would go 24 to 27 degrees. You'd be like, oh.
Guys, just to emphasize, that's like a 10 to 15 degree side difference, like side lane that we were experiencing with the rear sway bar versus without. If you have a rooftop tent or anything up high weight wise for your unsprung weight, the rear sway bar can be essential, especially when you're talking about shelf roads that are off camber and 1,000-foot drop-offs. You definitely feel safer with a rear sway bar.
And no, it is safer. It keeps the body more level. It keeps you more level, and you're not getting rid of any flex at all. We still running a sway bar on the stepchild, and it has an insane amount of flex.
All right, so next up is going to be the roto packs. So we actually never used our spare fuel or the spare water that we brought with us on the Arizona Peace Trail. However, it is still something that we would probably highly recommend. Not even if it's just for you, if you don't end up needing it, but if you come across someone who might be out of fuel or might need water or something like that, it's always something that's good to have. That's why we have spare fuel on the stepchild as well. We've never actually needed to use our roto packs before. Only time we've really run out of fuel was either once in the stepchild prior to the roto packs, and then after the roto packs in the Ram, which had diesel, which did us no good. Anyways, all that aside, these are also great to have, but luckily for us, Arizona Peace Trail has enough stop-offs in locations where you can refuel that it wasn't really an issue. We never came very close to coming out of
Yeah,
it.
I really like having this, honestly, for other people. And then maybe, who knows, maybe you have to start a fire and you need some extra fuel for the fire.
It's just,
you know?
it's never a bad idea to have extra fuel and extra water. And I'm not gonna lie, I never thought sleeping in a rooftop tent would be that freaking incredible and so comfortable and so amazing. I don't want to go back to a ground tent. Unfortunately, when we give this away, we're gonna have to, because again, don't tell me, we're not putting a rooftop tent on the stepchild.
We're not putting a rooftop tent on that ever.
Guys, I'm serious. I'm so excited about how this entire build has turned out.
I've never built an overland vehicle or ever overlanded before, and I think we built.
We didn't do half bad of a job, y'all.
I'm gonna pat your back, babe.
I'll pat your back.
Okay, thanks.
Guys, we love you so much. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Guys, we love you so much. And we will see you next time.
Later, guys. Wow, that was a fun trip. She can like barely touch.